Riveting content. Empowering your life. Welcome to the Sphere. This episode is sponsored by
Sphere Exclusives. Looking for exclusive content from your favorite podcasts here at the Sphere? Head over to sphere.tv/Patreon and sign up today. Lady Ari Natural Hair Care. Lady Ari Natural Hair Care has been a prime destination for catering to naturally kinky hair in Houston, Texas. Give the experts a call today at area code 832-265-3792 or book online at ladyari.com.
Houston Housewives of Finance. For more information on increasing your cash flow, becoming your own money manager, and to schedule your complimentary personal finance strategy, contact the Houston Housewives of Finance today at 1-844-700-4463.
What's going on, beautiful people out there? It's another episode of Intermission. I am Marcus Griffin. You can find me at on Facebook at Marcus Griffin or I just blanked out. Instagram at McGriff the Critic. And at the table, I got with me Erlene and Jarvis.
Hello. I'm Erlene, a.k.a. Elise Main. You can find me on Instagram and Facebook at Elise Main. Twitter as Shalise.
Shall we proceed?
Yes,
sir.
And salutations. I am Jarvis, a.k.a. Ziggy. You can find me on Instagram at Ziggy the Lionhearted. And, yeah.
We here. We on and popping. It's a beautiful week, man. I don't know if y'all week has been as great as mine. You know, Rockets play tonight.
I've been busy. I'm ready to rest. I had my family here this past weekend.
Oh, really? So you probably all kind of stressed out.
Yesterday was the wife's birthday. So.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to the wife. Happy belated. You said it's today or when?
Yesterday.
Happy belated birthday. What'd y'all do? Anything special?
No, we just chill. Went to a little wine bar. And
Okay,
chill.
look at that. That is real chilling. That's big boy chilling.
Even
Going
though
to a wine
you're
bar.
tired, I want you to perk your shit up. Perk it up.
Perk it up. Hey, we had a great show for all y'all, honestly. Oh, Arlene, how was your day? Your week?
My week has been really good. It's been rolling by pretty fast. Been busy. Spent time with fam over the weekend a little bit. Did some new things. Hung out a little bit.
You did some new things this weekend? Is because it was 420? You did some new things?
I do not partake.
Oh, did not partake in that?
No. But I had a really good weekend.
That's good.
The week has been going well, so
It's
good.
man, it's Christmas in April, boys and girls.
Man,
it's beautiful,
it's
man.
Beautiful, absolutely.
We got episode for those of y'all who do not know. If you don't follow Game of Thrones, the Battle of Winterfell is this weekend. That's a huge thing. NFL draft is going on
tomorrow.
Round 2 of the playoffs is going on.
Endgame
is coming out. Some of us are lucky enough to see it tomorrow, and I'm jealous.
10:30 p.m.
Oh,
I have my Thanos T-shirt
getting out
at home, ironed,
6:30.
ready. I'm wearing it at work all day.
Oh my God! Just text in the group and say, I just need y'all. We need to find out some type of words that we say if it's like great, good, or I guess you can say.
I'm telling you
I'm
right
gonna get on
now.
Facebook Live right afterwards.
Okay, well I'm gonna be posting.
Don't do that.
No, I'm not gonna. I don't spoil.
All I know, you're not gonna hear from me until probably the Friday.
That Friday.
I'm not even going to communicate.
I'm going Saturday.
You're
gonna process
silence.
You gonna be processing.
I need to. Silence, man. Silence.
Yeah. Jarvis, before we get in, I wanted to say, did either one of y'all see any of the reviews that's been out for Endgame?
No, I've been avoiding.
You've been avoiding all of it.
I've seen a couple.
Okay.
And it's what we expect.
Exactly. There was one person I want to say I listened to from Screen Rant, and I like to follow Screen Rant and what they like to do, and they were saying that this is the most inspiring Marvel film. So I was like, oh that's
really?
Pretty interesting.
That's a different. Yeah.
They said it's inspiring for you inspired for the next, I guess, phase of what's to come or whatnot.
Yeah.
Like, because I was like, I guess they were talking about when Age of Ultron finished. He was like, we'll see, or
we'll see what happens next.
We'll see what's going to happen next. But now it's like, oh wow, there's the endless possibility. So
right.
I don't know. I didn't read too many. I didn't read any spoilers, so I don't know.
I also know that Chris Hemsworth and Chris Evans have said, I would love to come back into this role.
Oh well, that's telling.
Yeah, it's just that, you know, their contract is up, but they both said, I would love to come back into this role.
Man, and it's something telling for Chris Hemsworth because he's got a lot of projects.
You're right.
under his
He has a
belt right
lot.
now.
Yeah, a lot.
I heard something. He's part of some kind of. It's a frat movie coming out or something. That he's part of.
Yeah.
Is it the?
I forgot the name of it, but
It ain't the
Wait,
National Lampoon movies, are it?
I'm not sure. But he does. He's actually one of the ones that does comedy really well.
He does. His comedic time and chops are precise. But this week we will talk about something a little bit different. We're gonna gear away from some of that talk, and we're gonna talk about a lot of the
Summer movies.
basically all the summer great movies that we got coming out. We have Godzilla, Endgame, Pokemon, Men in Black. We have
I got it. Yeah.
Toy Story. What else we have, Jarvis?
After Endgame, because that's pretty much no one's gonna try to release after that, or even right after that.
But I got Pokemon. Isn't
Pokemon's
coming next week?
May 10th.
I'm ready for that movie.
So
I don't know about
in
y'all.
a couple of weeks.
Erling, you not happy for Pokemon?
I'm excited for Pokemon. I want to hear the list is coming out this summer.
Uh,
I didn't pull it up on my phone this
So
time.
you got May 10th, Pokemon. May 17th, of course, John Wick Chapter 3.
Okay.
Yeah,
Parabellum.
yeah.
Sign me up for that.
Let me see here. On the 24th of May, you got Aladdin, and you got Brightburn.
Yes.
Brightburn, that's that not
The-
Spider-Man,
the
Superman
Superman.
horror
Yeah,
movie.
the
Okay,
one
I'm
we
good
talked
for
about that the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then on the 31st, you got Godzilla, King of Monsters.
I'm ready for that one.
You got Ma with Octavia Spencer.
I am really ready for that.
Yeah. And you got Rocket Man, the Elton John story.
Okay, I'm interested in that
Yeah.
because it's the director of Bohemian Rhapsody, so I want to see if
Yeah.
he could keep that flow going.
Right. The
Shout
next,
out to our Facebook Live people.
Oh, yes.
Oh
Howard,
yeah, look at these.
loving
Look
my
at these fancy
hat.
people with hats on.
Appreciate you.
I got
Janae.
this hair.
Janae.
Nye, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, everyone. If we-
Junius.
Yes.
All right. In June, the first weekend in June, we get The Secret Life of Pets 2.
I am ready for that.
I am
Me and my
too.
son, we
Yeah,
are ready
I'm
for
excited about it. I'm excited
I'm
about
going to go
it.
see this movie because I know it's going to bomb. I just want to see how
that. What's
bad.
going to bomb?
X-Men.
Oh, I
Dark
thought you
Phoenix.
said Secret Life Pets. I'm like,
No.
that's going to bomb?
X-Men Dark Phoenix comes out same
You think
weekend.
it's gonna bomb really?
Because they haven't been doing good.
haven't been doing- they
the
have
last
been dropping.
The last they've dropped each one.
Especially on that Apocalypse movie.
Yeah,
oh,
that
that
one-
dropped
that one
way
dropped.
lower than I thought.
Yeah.
And especially coming off of Days of Future Past, I thought it was going to take a step up, and it went down. I was like, that's
Yeah.
interesting.
But I actually liked Apocalypse. I didn't
You
think
did?
it wasn't bad. For me, compared to all some other X-Men movies that's come out, it wasn't awful.
With X-Men, they're
But I can
they're
see
never
why.
terrible. They're entertaining, but they're not what I expect or what I want out of an
Right.
X-Men movie. That's my only
It
problem.
doesn't
with
have the air of the actual X-Men. That's the problem. Like,
True.
That's why I say when you do adaptations, even if you change something about the story,
Mhm.
you at least got to keep the air of it.
True.
Like with Ready Player One, a lot changed with that movie, but he kept the air of it of the book.
I
X-Men-
watched that movie last night, and it's still pretty good.
Yeah.
Which one?
Ready Player One. It was on HBO. I was like, oh, this movie's still pretty
Yeah,
good. man.
it's good.
X-Men. None of the X-Men have had that.
Nah, I didn't.
Yeah,
they could always
been the
been
problem.
better.
And that's been the problem for X-Men. But all right, so the next week after that, you get Men in Black International.
Now that's the one that people are just now. Cause I have a friend hit me up. He's like, "Man, they got a new Men in Black coming out." I was like, "You didn't
They
know
haven't
that?"
promoted it
They-
as
they
hard as
really
you
haven't,
think.
yeah.
They
I don't know.
really
Maybe
haven't.
because he's doing the end game, they haven't.
I got a feeling we'll start seeing bigger trailers, like
After
with Endgame.
After
I
Endgame,
think with
that's when we see a
Endgame,
lot of the
it
news.
probably be a new
So
trailer.
they're probably gonna wait till Endgame's done, premiered, and then hit you with.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
Or
movie's coming out.
or it may even drop, like I said, a trailer in Endgame.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I hope they're not doing it because it's not good from what they've seen. I hope it's a good movie, personally.
It could be they're just trying to not. There's a lot of good stuff that people are looking forward to right
Right.
now,
Mm-hmm.
and with him being right now in Endgame, I can see them delaying the big push.
True.
Trying to keep
Because right now you're not gonna remember it.
Well, both of them in there. I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
but if,
Tessa
even if
forgot
they
about
talk
it.
about it, you're not gonna remember because
True.
everyone right now is on big Marvel Endgame. We're waiting for that in Game of Thrones. People are just that's what their mind is
since
right
they have
now.
that Spider-Man partnership with Marvel, they should come out at the end of that and be like, "Hey, here's a trailer for the new Men in Black you should watch right after Endgame." That'll give me.
I mean, they might. You never know. But also that weekend, you have the new Shaft movie.
And that one hasn't gotten any promotion.
It really hasn't.
But
I won't lie. I'm slightly interested.
Are
in
you
it.
interested? Are y'all interested
to
in
see
that
the
movie?
3 generations of Shaft?
I'm interested in that. And a few times, watching the trailer, I chuckled a few times.
Right.
I was like, okay, that's pretty funny. But just the kid aspect.
I think the problem right now with Endgame coming out, they're not going to push anything.
It's
give it next week, you'll hear a big push because you have Samuel L.
You're right.
He's in that, and he's in something else.
Yeah, but
So it's like, even though I don't think he's in Endgame. He said he's not going to be in Endgame. I don't think. I think he did say.
he got
he's not.
evaporated.
Yeah, he's gone. Yeah.
Well, but he said he's not even making an appearance. I mean, whatever. But I'm just saying that with all of that, I think they're just. I don't want to be overshadowed by.
Yeah. I think that's what
Endgame.
most studios are doing. Like, okay, Endgame is here. There's nothing we can do. This is the Belichick,
But
Tom Brady.
I think
showdown.
come May is going to be a big push for everything else coming out,
It will be, especially for the June and July stuff.
and we can focus on it.
Yeah. Because
But they've been pushing Ma for months.
Yeah.
Which is
I finally saw a
interesting.
full trailer and I'm like, that really is some creepy
To
ass
see
shit.
her in that
role.
role,
I just never really seen her in that role. And I'm like, you
to
pull off
see
the
her
creepy
like
pretty
that,
good.
I'm like, okay,
She gives
Octavia.
me the what's the girl that played on Misery?
Kathy Bates.
Oh, she gives me that weird creepy vibe
Yeah.
that I didn't expect.
And she's at a point in her career right now she can do stuff like that
I'm glad
because she already
grew
has
up.
her Oscars behind her. She's already
Mhm.
done great work. She can do something that's not considered a movie she would,
Typically go to. Get your money, black woman.
Yeah.
So it's exciting.
Yeah. And so weekend after Men in Black and Shaft, we have Child's Play and Toy Story 4.
I am not liking the look of Chucky right now.
He's too
He's too pretty.
pretty looking. I was just about to say too cute looking.
You know,
We're gonna
he's-
talk about trailer later on,
Yeah.
but
I'm like, how you having looking all sleek?
And then
Chucky
he's-
needs to look like he been through some things.
Did you see the concept of like how it's like partnered up with your app that you download?
But that's the
with it?
world right now. Everything is
that's
app,
the
so you
world.
have to go with the. Because I'm telling you, they didn't do it like that. People are like, well, that's not
Right.
realistic right now.
You got to think.
So-
Toddlers sit up there with pads in their in the little strollers.
That is true.
Right.
Exactly.
So
Pick it up and they know how to use. Like,
That
how
is
you
true,
can't even
'cause
read.
Xavier, man, I'm just like, dog, you got a TV.
And
It's like 4 times the
He'll be on
size
the
of the tablet, and you want to walk around with the tablet.
he'll
I'm
be on the
like,
couch looking up.
True. Okay. Well, I hope
Swiping,
they.
so.
Well, I hope they do a good job with this. I hope they.
I think so. It's funny to see how 2019 is becoming a really good movie heavy every month.
I think, like I said, the weird thing is, I think we saw it maybe a couple of years ago when we start to see that the summer blockbusters don't always
Strong.
even be as strong as, say, for instance,
the
the last quarter,
the fall releases. Yeah.
Yeah.
like
I agree.
the October, November, December. That past couple of years, we've had really strong movies in those 3 months.
I just need. It's just like I guess a lot more people more content driven, and they don't want just
Yeah.
like some like Flash or like the popcorn
True.
summer movie. I mean, you have the few that's gonna prosper.
And there's a lot of movies right now being limited release.
Yeah.
The one with Tessa that she limited release called In the Woods
I saw a trailer
that she
for
wrote, and I think her and her friend directed that.
Tessa Thompson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I want to say it's taking place in a small town. And from what I've noticed, I didn't really finish reading the concept of it. I want to say she gets involved in running drugs, something like that in a small town
Yeah, that's
where
what
you really wouldn't see a woman of her, someone like her doing a role like
young
that.
lady move that dope.
And also the other one that came out real limited was one called Public that Emilio Estevez, Martin Sheen's son, the other one, not Emilio.
Charlie?
No, not Charlie. Emilio then.
Yeah,
Emilio
Emilio,
wrote
yeah.
directed called Public.
Mm-hmm.
It was limited release taking place talking about, and the guy from I can't remember right now. He has a scar on his face. The actor.
The one who's on Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, I was about to say, is that
Yeah,
the one?
the
I don't
black
know his
guy
name.
with a scar on his face.
Oh, no, Jamie Hector from The Wire.
Yeah, from The Wire.
Oh,
So
you
he's
talking about
in
the
it.
black dude? Okay.
And
I
it's
thought you talking
it's
about the white
based
dude.
on a
Oh,
public
Michael K.
library where
Michael
these
K. Williams.
There you go.
it takes place with a freeze. I want to say Chicago or somewhere
Yeah.
like that. The library the city's under a freeze from weather, and the homeless people form a shut-in in the library.
Yeah, I saw that.
And it was real limited release, but it's really interesting, how they discussed, but we have a lot of content like that right now going out with different limited release, sunset, Sundance type of movies.
Yeah.
It's all in between all this good
I'll
stuff.
take it.
Yeah.
I like that type
But-
of film.
You know what sort of brought that whole we need stronger stronger screenplays to me? I want to say it was 2010. Inception was not supposed to be as successful as it was.
Oh, it was what was 892
yeah,
million?
like it came out at the end of July. It was supposed to be just like, oh, okay, all right. And it won like the box office like 3 weeks in a row. But we had a really good story, well developed.
Yeah.
I think that was the sign that, okay, we can't always skate by with just Flash.
Yeah.
We're more of a content-driven society.
Plus, Leonardo
nowadays.
DiCaprio is going to sell a movie.
Always.
Yeah.
And he rarely does bad work, so you're really trusting
That's
what
what I'm
he's
hoping this
going to
movie
do.
that he has with Brad is going to be
Speaking of
good.
which, that's July 26th.
I'm hoping.
And Brad Pitt hasn't done a bad movie, really. He needs to get much more respect than he's getting in Hollywood, I feel.
He's
He's had missteps, but his missteps were still decent films.
Exactly.
And I
I'll
understand.
put it like this. His missteps weren't necessarily on him.
Mm-hmm.
It may have been the flow of the film,
Or
or
the
It doesn't
director
matter, though. With
or
him being
co-star.
Brad
Yeah.
Pitt, they're still going to attach it to him.
Because I'm still mad that movie, that tank warfare movie, didn't do as good as it should have. I can't think of the name of it, where he was. They were in a tank and they had.
Fury?
Like, yeah, there you go.
Oh, I love Fury.
That's what I'm saying.
But
was
it didn't
great
get
movie.
it didn't get a lot of.
It should have got
didn't
more
get a lot-
attention.
Exactly.
Because that movie I thought was
But
It
phenomenal.
was really good.
But war movies
True.
tend to it's one of the harder ones to push. I think we've gone back to appreciating westerns more, and war movies we sort of backed away from because it happens like that. Like that's why, a lot of people advise Christopher Nolan not to do Dunkirk. He was like, this is an area we've been World War II. A lot. It's some fatigue with
So
it.
what you saying that? Will we ever get the fatigue that everybody likes to talk about with the comic book movies? It's
Yes.
like, oh, here
it's
goes
happened.
another
It's
comic.
gonna happen. It's gonna
Because
happen.
we're talking about that now with the movie news. It's just like, oh, there goes
I
another
was
Disney
like,
talk.
I was
Oh,
like,
there
I don't
goes
want to
another
talk
Disney
about
talk.
it.
Well, it's going to happen, but the thing is, the comic book movie,
You searched
Slash-
everything at the time.
well,
right now.
slash series, is so varied because you can have something that's comic book that's not necessarily superhero.
Yeah,
But I
different
still
genre.
think,
I-
though,
that's
I
what you're
still
talking
think
about.
that people are going to get a
Yeah.
little tired of it.
Yeah, just like I can see Marvel going darker in a minute.
I hope so because
They need to go dark and don't do anything for a little while.
I'm with you on just the general population is going to crowd tour a Marvel movie because I guess it gives you alleviate some type of you feel good when you see a Marvel.
that's
Me
true.
personally, I want dark. I want more story. I want more.
You want more content.
And I don't want it to, like with Star Wars, they pulling back. I know we got to read that, but I like Star Wars, they're pulling back with those. I'm like, why can't you pull them back with the Marvel? But they keep making money, so, I mean,
Right.
they ain't going to slow it down.
Before we continue, this portion of the show is sponsored by the Sphere Exclusive Team. Looking for exclusive content that you can't find anywhere else? Look no further than our Sphere exclusives found only on Patreon. We've got behind-the-scenes shots happening daily at the Sphere Podcast Studios. Each show on the podcast network curates episodes that are only delivered to Patreon subscribers. Plus, we deliver the show live from start to finish in our Discord server that's exclusive to our Patreon family. Sign up today at www.thesphere.tv/Patreon to join our $2, $5, or $8 Patreon tier and get access to all of the exclusive content we offer here at the Sphere. Like I said, you got that. What Marvel has to start doing now is just have to start bringing in other characters. And you got to realize certain stuff you just can't do in the movie. Certain stuff, like, there would never be another Punisher movie to me because it's just too violent. And his story is so in-depth, you had to do a TV show. Just like with Daredevil.
See, I agree with that, but with the Marvel, the thing with Marvel films or just the comic book films in general, everything seems the same. Everything seems like on the same medium. So like you might give me, I may have like a Captain Marvel and it gives me like a heist vibe, but when I watch the trailer, I'm like, it gives me the same old cookie cutter crap, and then I actually get to film, I'm like, whoa, this movie's way better than I thought. And it's like, it's the way it's marketed, it gets redundant, and I'm just like, oh, here goes, because I saw even for Godzilla, I've seen 3 trailers of Godzilla. I'm just like,
They're saying the last one that came out, I want to say it came out today, was really, really good.
which one?
The Godzilla trailer.
Oh yeah, 2014. Oh yeah, man.
It came out. It was really, really good.
It was like a tease. Now everything is just like.
I think right now we need to explore new characters in Marvel.
Which
That's why I think I like with Brightburn coming out. It's a different take. It's not Marvel at all, but you know what I mean. It's a different take on a superhero movie.
It's a different vibe.
It's that darkness that you're looking
And then
for.
Amazon Prime got a show coming out.
Is that the Pennyworth one?
I can't remember. But it's basically sort of in the same vibe of Umbrella
Okay.
Academy. But it's like, all right, there's these guys who keep heroes in check. Because, if we had people had superpowers.
It's almost how the way Glass ended. This whole society that's supposed to either get rid of them or keep them in check.
I can't remember the name of it.
That stupid shit.
I know.
I haven't seen
That
Glass.
stupid shit.
You told me it was terrible, and I was
Man,
Oh, no,
I watched
this
it
is-
again.
This is brand new, yeah.
I watched it again. When I first watched it, I hate that I fell on the wave of the hype.
like,
I try not to do that. You know.
Oh, so you watched it before, then you watched
And
it
I watched it
again, and you
again.
was like, "Oh, this is terrible." Oh,
Yeah, I
hate
try to
when it
watch
happens.
those in theaters, you know, and get the whole
Yeah.
feel. And I was on the okay. This is, you know, thinking about okay. I see the
But when
connection
you go
because I've
home
seen
and
all
watch
the
it by
movies,
yourself, you be
and then I'm
"Ooh,
like, wait a
what is
minute.
this dog shit I just finished
Now I'm
watching?"
watching it with a
Lens,
calm
mhm.
eye. I'm thinking, come on.
That's how I felt with the
Shyamalan,
Avatar.
M Night, come on, M Night Shyamalan, what are you doing?
Get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
You know why I had a problem with Avatar? Once I sat back and watched it at the house, I was like, I am so tired of white savior movies.
Well, I mean, if you're tired of white savior, you're not gonna like Matrix. You're not gonna like a lot of movies. Every superhero movie is a white savior movie.
That is
So,
true.
Well-
if you want to hit it with a white savior movie, you're going to hate a lot of movies that you love.
Well, here's the thing. When I say white savior, the white guy comes into a different society that's not
Then
white.
you hate Matrix. Then you hate because look at Matrix was like Zion was mostly what people of color.
That was. Oh yeah.
Think
Especially
about
when you
it.
got to the second
Everything.
one.
If you want to hit it like that,
Remember, there was like they were. There was white people in there, but
There
they
was quite a few
They
whites, yeah.
predominantly portrayed them as darker.
But
They
if
had
you look
the,
at
I
it,
guess
the whole thing
Yeah.
was Neo coming to save. The black guy had to go to Neo to save. Morpheus had to go to Neo to save everything. And everyone in Zion was mostly people of color. They were very few anyone who was clear. They looked more ethnic, if you want to
That's
say
what they,
so.
especially that one scene where they're partying.
But what I'm saying though is,
I see what you're saying, Jordan. But I
Yeah.
also see what you're saying.
you know, so there's very few movies if you think about, oh, I love it. That's not a white savior. The superhero movie is white savior.
That is true.
Every
Most of
superhero
them.
movie
Most of
except Black Panther is a white savior.
We'll agree to disagree on that one.
You don't have to agree. That's just real shit. I'm just telling you.
But even like not even trying to go in like with Avatar, that wasn't even my problem. My problem was it reminded me of everything else I've seen.
Yeah.
And that's my problem. Is like you said, the creativity has dialed down and it's getting so predictable. And I'm like, I don't want a predictable film. That's why I'm excited for this weekend. That's why I'm excited for movies that are not predictable. Something
Yeah.
that I know nothing of.
Yeah.
Most
Right.
of these films, like you kind of get what you're going.
Well, certain directors have certain things they do. Like we talk about Avatar. James Cameron, all his movies follow a same pattern.
Mm-hmm.
Spielberg follows a same pattern. Like when I saw Alita Battle Angel, I was like, yeah, this is a Spielberg.
That is the one I forgot to watch. That I knew it was
Oh,
another
the battle.
movie. The battle.
Mhm.
That was
Yeah.
another
But
one.
you know, that was James Cameron, and that felt like an Avatar movie.
Mhm.
That felt like
And I will say this, not to cross you, the only reason why Avatar, looking back at it, did so well and made so much money because at the time, the technology that he used and how it was, we were just mesmerized by
Oh yeah,
it.
man! I was
Because
going like
honestly,
3
the
times.
movie
I
was a
"Ooh,
beautiful
this is
movie.
beautiful."
yeah.
And that will catch you, the beauty of it. But now we're mature movie watchers.
We've
Even though the
matured,
content is still not bad, it's a really good story. I mean, the
Mhm.
story is carried through very well. But if you don't want to have that type of savior thing, of course, it's going to bother you. But you have to put that aside sometimes because only of the recent 5 years have you seen people of color in positions or having roles that is not relying on the white savior.
It's so funny. It's like, would the world even embrace like some other type of savior
They
type of film?
absolutely would.
I sounds like, then why don't we push that more often? That's when I get mad.
Well,
at.
it's Hollywood though.
Man, it's just like that. That's that.
You gotta remember, Crazy Rich Asians made
Oh, I
buku
love
money.
that movie. That movie was phenomenal. I
Buku
thought that
money.
was a
But
great
it made
movie.
also, you have to think about it. It's a series of books.
Oh,
a lot
is it really?
It's a series of
Damn.
books. It's the first book in a series.
I didn't even know that.
So people who follow, and very few Asian, you have very few little Asian literature that you can find in a library
Mhm.
right now. So you follow that, and it's like, oh, I want to jump on that. But you know, Asians aren't going to put anybody else in a movie but Asians.
Exactly.
I mean, let's keep it what
That
it
is
is.
true.
So.
So, I was still reading the movies.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
finish
Yeah.
off
But
the
you
movie, sir. I
say
thought-
like, oh, like, what you want to say?
July 19th, The Lion King.
Okay, we'll be there.
Uh,
Hakuna Matata.
August 2nd, Fast and Furious, Hobbs and Shaw.
Man, I can't wait to talk about that trailer later on. We're gonna sit back and have
Another white savior movie.
We're gonna The Rock. The Rock.
No, the other dude.
Oh, Jason Statham. Yeah,
Yeah. Rock is only
The Rock
partial.
had to team up with.
Part of
Right.
it. He had a team with the, you know what I'm
couldn't do it by
saying?
himself.
Right,
You know, he had to team up with the
That's
dude,
funny.
with the clear folks.
Soul Food's a white savior movie.
Is it really?
Ignore
Is it really?
every time he brings himself
Is there
up,
even
ignore
a white
him.
person in that movie?
Every time he brings it up, I want you to ignore him. Just do me that
God.
favor.
Jarvis
All
is
right.
crazy.
What's up?
No, ignore me. August 9th, Artemis Fowl, Brian Banks.
Oh, Artemis. Yeah, that's coming out.
Oh, August 2nd, you also got The New Mutants.
God,
another
I
bomb
totally
that's coming.
forgot about
Yeah,
that movie.
everybody does.
I
Because
don't.
they haven't put another trailer out.
I really think we're gonna get hit with a lot of trailers come May.
Did you hear what's the girl that played Arya? I don't know her name.
Macy
She's-
Williams.
Okay, she plays in there. And interview her, and they
Yeah.
was like, "So when is this movie coming out?" She's like, "The fuck do I know?"
Right.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
And that pretty much covers up to August. Yeah. It Chapter 2 drops Labor Day weekend.
Oh well, I'm gonna say it's gonna kill it. Lion King's gonna kill it. Secret Life of Pets gonna kill it. Toy Story's gonna kill it, and
I'm
then
gonna cry again.
I don't know what else is gonna do good because I can see Godzilla not making that
Once
much.
upon a time in Hollywood, it's gonna do good because it's a change of pace for the summer.
Is it gonna do good? I don't remember a Quentin Tarantino movie doing like stellar in the box
But
office.
it's a change of pace for the summer from your big
I don't even know
blockbuster.
what
And
the hell
he's
is
more
going on
of
with
a
that
he
movie.
has more of a cult following. People
is
may
true.
not go
Yeah.
out much to the theater, but it's after that.
Yeah,
And
we're gonna
his
bootleg
movies
that thing.
his movies always have conversation afterwards. You know what I mean?
Except
So-
that what's that where they were locked in a cabin?
Hateful Eight.
Oh Jesus, I did not like.
But that came out
I
in what,
loved it.
November.
You liked that
Yeah,
movie?
that was
Heck
great.
yeah.
I fell asleep 3 times on it. I gotta go
I
back.
love that shit.
Oh man, I gotta go back and watch it.
That
now.
was
Now that y'all said it,
those
now I gotta
had
go back
some
and watch it.
phenomenal
Oh, they
actors
have some
and
great
actresses.
actors in there.
It's almost like watching a
Jam-packed.
play because they're all stuck in the same setting.
Yeah, I love
Maybe that's
Hateful
why I
Eight.
got tired. Now I was like, man, I'm sick of seeing these
I
people.
like his writing and directing style. I love what he does.
Because he only got one more movie now they say he's going to do, then he's done.
and then he'll be back. In
His
another
movies are
3
all
years.
the same though. It's all different storylines. Even Kill Bill was all different little connections together with one person traveling through different parts of the story.
Yeah, that's why you need to watch this show.
Another
where we
white
break
savior
down.
movie.
There's a lot of white people everywhere. Though. They
Another-
take
I'm
it.
just
They take
call
it
it what
over.
it
And
is.
I'm playing.
Damn them.
Damn them, burn them all. I'm playing.
No, we didn't say that.
That was it. The movies, Jarvis.
Yeah, that's it for
Through
the summer.
August?
Yeah,
I'm
through
ready
August.
for it. I think everybody should be ready for it. And another thing that we're gonna talk about Game of Thrones off air, as well as we're also gonna talk about some of these great trailers we had with Hobbs and
Yes,
Shaw.
yes.
And what was the other trailer we had?
Gemini.
Gemini Man.
Oh,
That
yeah.
new Will Smith coming out. Will Smith has, you know what? He set himself up really well for what's coming out.
But I hope he
did
doesn't bomb.
Instagram a long time ago, and he has you following him again, loving him again. Then bam, you hear about Bad Boys, Aladdin,
I hope they're
and
good.
Gemini.
I hope it's good.
Whatever,
I hope-
but the thing, whatever he's doing, you're gonna like. He already has you just, you know,
he's
locked
he's
and
the
ready.
last hardy. He's the big. I mean, what was the last movie Will Smith was in? Oh, he was in that Bright movie.
The
Before
Netflix.
that.
Netflix. Suicide Squad.
Oh well, I was like, is he still a draw like he used to be?
Yeah, I think so. And then now that he's doing Instagram and social media the way he's doing it,
I think one
He's
day
a
we're
draw.
going to discuss that about
Yeah.
does the Hollywood name still carry weight anymore?
Yeah.
Some do. Some don't.
I
I will
wanna
say
have that
he's
talk.
lost.
I want to have that talk.
He's lost. He's lost some.
I
'Cause
don't
there's a-
think so, because now if you look at the package deal of the family, his son, his daughter, now Jada has the Red Table Talk. Now the Smiths are one whole
They're
name.
becoming a brand now.
So it's a strong brand now. So you think about it, with him and social media, now he makes her do social media. You hear Will Smith, you want to know what everyone in the family is doing.
Check
So-
out that Jaden album. It was really good. Really good.
All right, but that's gonna do it for us here on Facebook Live. Thank you for tuning in. You know, subscribe to the show when you can. Make sure you
Which
go
is
to
now.
all major platforms: Google Play, iHeartRadio, iTunes, SoundCloud, Spotify, Spreaker, Stitcher, and YouTube. Review our show on all platforms. Let us know what you think. You know, any questions or something.
Follow
Let
us on
us know.
Instagram. We have our own Instagram page. The link is in the comments of the Facebook Live.
And we actually have our own Facebook page as well. Make
As
sure-
well.
That's what
as
I
well.
just
Sign
said.
up for all of it.
Yeah.
Just said it.
And
Yeah,
sh-
Instagram.
I said Instagram?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
you
sorry,
did.
Facebook. My
And
bad.
Share the show.
I
Share this
apologize.
live
Let's wipe
portion.
that out and
Yeah.
put it in Facebook.
Right.
But I did share the link for our Facebook page in the comments. Absolutely.
So subscribe and follow us.
Yeah.
Yes.
Share
Sorry,
this
Doris.
live portion of the show, and
Mhm.
then do we still have to say this last part?
yes.
Yeah, because you're still going to sign up for Patreon.
Yeah. Still
Yeah.
sign up, and give us money. Basically, www.thesphere.tv/donate. $2 was it $2, $3, $5, and $8. Exclusive content helps us out, helps us do more stuff for you and more stuff with you. So.
As well.
Thank y'all.
Deuces. Deuces. What? So 2008. What in the hell? Deuces.
Hey, it's out there.
Oh, it's out there.
It's done now.
Now I will be judged with my Christmas shirt
It's
and my
done.
old lingo. All right, so it's
All right,
about that time.
Let's say this: if you don't want to be spoiled on episode 2 of season 8, just jump ahead maybe 10, 15 minutes.
Don't even.
Because we're about to spoil it. And we're
Let's
about
get
to talk-
heavy in this thing.
Yeah, don't.
All right, so everybody has seen it. How many times?
Twice.
Twice. 3? Okay.
Yeah.
So first, I want to start off about what you liked about it. How did you feel watching it? You knew that you knew this type of episode was coming.
Yeah. This was an anticipation episode. If this episode got you ready.
What are some moments that stuck out to y'all? Go for it, Arlene.
I'm not a very emotional person.
Uh-oh.
I already
but,
know what part.
I loved them at the fire just getting together. The misfits. If you think about who was sitting in
They're
that fire,
all misfits.
they have all been broken in some they've all had loss, made bad decisions. And right now it's like, hey, I'm just trying to whatever, we're gonna die. You know what I mean?
And then the people I thought would have been dead already, honestly.
And also with I would say is it
Brienne.
Brienne getting knighted.
I
lost it.
That was beautiful.
I stood up like let me straighten my shirt
It was
up.
beautiful. I never thought she was as an important character until that moment. I think I've always thought she was an important character, but compared to like the other people I like to follow more, it's just like, yo, she's really
I
been
love
a great character
her,
throughout
the Hound, everyone that you
Yeah.
may not think is important. I really find important because if you think about her and the Hound and their journey with this Arya, and just the not with Jon and then people think is important, Arya and Sansa and all those people and Jaime, and it was really good. If Theon had walked in there and sat down too at the fire, I would have been like,
Oh yeah,
come
I've been
on now.
Theon!
What's really going on, y'all?
Peerless,
But I think, but I just and I loved and I also really enjoyed Dany and Sansa's interaction at the
that's what I
table,
wanna talk about.
and Sansa's maturity from season 1 as a giddy little girl just want to be a princess, you know what I mean, to now, and just how she truly has taken great advice and used it, and she's smart. And when Arya said that in season 1, episode 1, like, she's the smartest woman that I know, that holds weight.
She got that Cersei in her. What about you, Jarvis?
One, the all-star of this whole episode was Jaime. From the very beginning. When he was like, you want me to apologize for what I did? We were at war.
Exactly.
I'm like.
He said the things that needed to be said that should have been said already.
Right. He was like, we've all made mistakes, but he was like, we were at war. He was like, you took my brother hostage.
He didn't say none of that. See, that's the thing is, I want him to talk about his brother getting hostage as well as talking about what he told Brienne in the in the tub that one time about how the Mad King wanted to burn everybody.
Right.
That's the reason why. And I was like, wow, Jaime has been honorable.
Jaime has had the best 180 at an entire show. I say Theon's.
Do you think that? Now, let me ask you that. I'm glad you said that. Jaime has always been. Has he really turned, or you just get a better Jaime in a newer light? Because he's always been the same. He's been an honorable person. If you think about it, think about every step that he's made.
Except episode 1, Bran.
The only thing he did that was totally unjust
was
throwing that young man from the window, because, like his brother said, you knew who you were dealing with. You were just in love.
Yeah.
And in Sansa, the things men do for love.
Exactly.
But looking back at it, he's always been loyal and honorable. And he's like, he told Cersei, you gave your word. I'm getting ready to go. Like,
exactly.
fight. And he's like, no, we're not going.
But it's always been his character. I think we saw it in a new light in us going through that journey with him. That's why I would say that he never made a turn.
For him to turn against Cersei, though.
He's been dark, though.
But what has he been dirty at?
He killed his own family member when he was in the pen. It was both Lannisters.
But that's a thing that's survival. I mean, did that make you dirty, per se?
To kill your own family member?
But they all do.
But come on, now they were trying to kill him. I mean.
No, they weren't. Not at the end. They were both captured.
Yeah, he was both captured, but he didn't know if they were going to kill him, so that's why he killed him, so he can escape. I'm not going to sit there and that doesn't make me a dirty person. That just makes me want to
That's
survive.
just survival, you know what I mean? Because that's part of his journey of, this is some crap I'm going through, what's going on. Every moment he had broke him down more. And I think the total breakdown was when House Farrell Queen says, let her know, she already knew it's your kids.
Yeah.
And so everybody know the kids is you.
You talking about when they revealed about,
and
about
she was like, let Cersei know I was the one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that means, damn, you killed my child.
That's
It's like, and I'm like, I'm following someone that's causing death for what reason? And you can tell every time he went, it was like, it was just more and more of, why am I doing this?
Exactly. He did self-awareness.
So
like,
for him
damn,
to
I'm
walk
just
away and then say, no, I'm still going to Winterfell. That was a true break.
That's
His
what I loved.
only
I loved it, too.
break.
Well, I think that break from Cersei happened at the beginning of season 7. She said something that a lot of people didn't pay attention to. She said, Tommen betrayed me.
And that's when he was taken far back.
Like,
when
that sort of got to him when she said
he was
that.
like, "Don't ever betray." When she told him, don't betray
Right.
me again."
For her to say that her own kid betrayed him, when we all know he didn't.
He didn't.
And this was all set up by Cersei. Everything that happened was really setting up by Cersei. And for her to say, Tommen betrayed me, he knew Tommen didn't betray, because he knew what Tommen was. He knew who Tommen was. Meek.
Yeah, I always said that my person that did the turn was Theon. That's the guy that.
And see, to me, Theon's always been honorable. He saved Bran and Rick.
But he was.
But for him to
that's
come
not,
from that
but think
mental
about that.
breakdown.
You sold John under the bus when he needed you. When literally he was like, okay, you
Right.
leave, and then he just turned shell. Or also with Yara trying to come save him, he turned tail again, even though he was broken, but he turned tail. Even with Yara on the ship, he turned tail. He was always just like a weak character, and I was like, y'all, when you gonna man up and do some stuff? And that's when I was just like, oh, when I saw him, like, damn, dog, you have gone full circle.
That was
now you
so
ready to
good.
fight.
I
It was
give him a
beautiful.
full circle, yeah. Because like I said, he was actually pretty decent in the beginning.
He was in the beginning, yeah, he was. I liked him.
You
in the
gotta
beginning.
remember, he saved Rick, Bran, and
Rickon.
the Rob. Remember, the Wildlings broke in, and it was Theon.
Oh,
that
he
saved
shot him with the arrow.
Right.
Right.
He was the one who saved him. It wasn't until he went home to the Pike Islands that he changed.
Yeah,
and
he
tried
was
to
lost.
get
He was
his
lost,
approval back.
So
But
what else about this
So
episode?
he was honorable in the beginning.
I felt bad for him when he went home because, like he said, I didn't ask to go. You gave me up.
You gave me up.
So
Like
y'all
all
treat
my
me,
brothers died.
So what you do? You treat me as if I walked away.
No, I didn't.
And then to have that happen, and then get taken and just break you down, take all your manhood.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
But what
that's-
I also love was when he saw Sansa. If you paid attention to what was happening, in my opinion, Dany has that crazy streak. She has that.
Oh, you can see that mad.
She has
king
that
creeping.
mad.
Yeah.
And so
she's always had it.
she's there. Yes, he bent the knee to you, fine. But everyone that came and pledged their loyalty didn't pledge it to her. They always turned
to Sansa, or to
or
Jon,
they shifted
or
to
whoever.
John.
Yeah.
And that was awesome. So when he came in, Jamie looked at her. He wasn't even looking at Dan. Forget you.
That's why I'm mad that they don't. That's one thing that I'm mad at about her character is that she doesn't have that dialogue with the correct dialogue with a lot of the characters to understand them better. Like with Sansa, like if you saw her in the background, she was all mad, like she's about to go off. But I'm just like, you don't know her backstory of why this is happening. And it's like, if you would show that, I guess they wouldn't mind following you.
And this is the thing, though. She
She's
doesn't
very
have.
brash.
She doesn't have the. You can just tell folks who have loyalty and partnership with people who do not. And her story is tragic, and her brother trying to just sell her off here and there. I understand that. She doesn't even know her own history. It's all, she was young. So
Yeah, stories.
It's all stories. But Sansa, Arya, Jon, they had each other. Theon, they had each other. So that's like, it's all reconnection.
Yeah, it is just her. Now that you say that, I never thought about
Jamie
it. It is just her.
reconnected with everyone in some type of way. Like she said, you try to save my life, So everyone reconnected. Who is she connecting with there?
Nobody.
No one. So why would they show you loyalty? She was doing great at the beginning, gaining her followers and gaining that. But then she stopped listening. You can tell with Tyrion. Am I
That's
saying
that
his name
season
right?
5 when
You
Tyrion
can-
came back and Tyrion was like fucking shit up at wherever it was at. Was it Young Kai or Marine?
Yeah,
One of them?
Marine.
And she was like, "Oh no, fuck this! Like
We're gonna burn everything.
We gonna,
And,
we gonna
and he's
like,
trying to tell her,
You
like,
can't do that. And you
And-
notice that's not the first time she said it. I'm just gonna burn it all. And I'm like,
she's nothing without those dragons.
exactly.
exactly." But she's
But
cracking. She's
that's
cracking.
What,
You
that's
can
what
see
makes
it.
me nervous about Arya.
Nervous
Why?
about her how.
Arya's good with the sneaky, maybe one-on-one fighting. Arya has not been in a battle.
But how do we? I mean, well, yeah, we know, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
I mean,
but
she
she's
hasn't-
well equipped.
I don't-
she's a silent assassin.
But she's well.
I don't think she even intends on really being in the battle.
like in the middle, just
I
like
think
Right.
she intends on sneaking, doing her stuff.
You're right.
Because no one has disclosed what her part of the battle is.
me neither.
All
I'm
we
still-
know is
she's supposed to be there.
Bran gonna be under the tree.
Mm-hmm. We don't know who close
But
to
she
him.
asked.
With
Remember,
Theon.
remember she was asking
Gendry.
Gendry. So
How
how
do
do
they
they move?
move?
How do they do this? How do they do
Yeah.
that? So we don't know what her intent will be. And sometimes you don't have to be a battle warrior. Sometimes you have to be that stealth. No one's looking for her.
I got some.
And she always
spoilers
stays in the
we gonna
background
talk-
from a
It ain't a
kid.
spoiler. I think I want to talk about something else.
What?
I want to talk about that trailer and what your thoughts are going to be. I know we may be wrong in our thoughts, but we're going to talk about that later.
And if
on.
everyone noticed, the opening has changed
Oh, I love
for
the
that.
opening. I love.
Yeah.
the
Some people
opening.
didn't notice it. They were like, had to go back and realize.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
wait.
I didn't notice it.
that
I mean,
first
some people
though.
are just like, don't even pay attention to the openings.
I didn't notice. So for the first 3 seasons, I didn't notice that, and then I know the first 2 seasons, I didn't notice how
The
opening
locations.
locations in the
Yeah.
third season. Like, I think they're going to location. Look, oh,
Yeah.
and that's why I was like, people they don't pay attention.
They don't.
But what else did you like about the episode? If you do have anything else that was strong to you.
I loved so much stuff.
Tormund. That's my guy.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
Giant's breast milk. Oh, that.
Well,
that,
not
that-
even just that. You remember when they all first got back? You know, John sees
I don't even know his name.
Is
This
Samuel
the
is the
Nice
big
Watch.
woman
Sam-
here?
he sees
Oh,
he
I
sees
love
Sam
him.
and he sees Dolores. He smiles, starts walking up, and then Tormund comes out of nowhere.
I love him.
I thought we
do.
lost you, little one.
I have a shirt coming that I'm
That
wearing
is
on
a
Sunday.
character. That is a character I did not think I would like or would
I
even
love
make it
him.
this long.
I knew
love
from
it.
the first.
You
was it-
did when you first saw Torment. Oh, I didn't
I
think he
love
was
But the
gonna
stuff
make it.
he said in the beginning, you knew you was gonna like him. That's why I hope.
No, I knew I was gonna like.
He's
I didn't
one
think
of
he was
my
gonna make
favorites, and Sam is one of my favorites. But I love when he was like, "Where's the?" And I was reading an article. She says that he stays in character even when we're not shooting.
it. Who? Sam?
Tormund. So
Oh,
on,
yeah.
on set, he looks at her like that.
Christoph Hubju.
Oh, that.
He stays in that.
Look at his IG. He posts pictures like that.
She said that the sexual energy that he puts through this in a stare is ridiculous.
He communicates with his
so
eyes.
when she shows you discomfort,
Yeah.
I like it.
it's
I like
it's
it.
true because he stays in character. So it's awesome.
All right. Top 5 you think would die?
Oh,
In episode 3,
Jorah's
Yeah.
gone. We know Jorah's gone. Y'all think Jorah's gone? Mormont?
no, I don't think
I'm
episode 3.
gonna speak on my 5 when it's my turn.
Okay, just go.
You go with your 5.
Okay, I thought that Jorah's gonna die because they kept when Podrick was singing that song, they kept like highlighting people who might lose somebody. So it was like what's the name? Missandei and
Grey Worm.
Grey Worm, and then it showed Jorah Mormont coming up there on the horse, and then it was Sansa and Gendry. I think Gendry's good is gone. Then they talked about who else they showed. I think Varys is gone. I think Varys is gone next episode. And I can't think of the last one.
I think it's not going to be anyone. I think it's Sam. Something's going to happen in the crypt or wherever they're going to
Yeah,
be down there.
I think so,
I
too.
really feel Sam is going to die. The little girl who wanted to protect him is going to die, and I think Grey Worm may die in this episode.
There are 2 people I wanted to mention right quick. I don't think there's 2 people I don't think will die, and that's Tyrion and Sam. And the only reason why I say that is because I finally went back and read some of the book as well as listened to some of the audio. And George R. R. Martin was talking about how those 2 characters are the voice of him. So I'm like, they're his favorite characters. That's why I was like, wondering would he kill off his favorite character?
And I've read the stories many times, but since he didn't give you a final book, and they had to really do these last 2 seasons off the cuff.
Yeah.
They may just be
and
bold and knock him off.
They
You're
just
right.
made bold, but
Well, no, he tells them who to knock off too, though, for this season.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, they're not making no moves without him.
But I
think
really
they-
feel-
I think they did partner up with him.
Yeah.
And they had to
He
fill
still
in the
has- he
blanks.
still has
Yeah,
that,
like that-
but I really feel that it's going to be no one pivotal yet.
Yeah, somebody that
not
we
in
don't know.
episode 3
3.
because we still have 3 more to go. But I do feel it's going to be heartbreaking. Like, damn.
And see, I think we're going to lose a pivotal person.
I do too.
That's just
I think it's going to be Arya.
Oh, Arya. Oh, hell no.
I don't think so.
I will get mad. I would not watch
This is
Game
Game
of
of
again.
Thrones. This
I
is Game of
understand
Thrones.
that, but I think because this is the thing. So when the episode ended, they were just on the horizon of them being there. They still had a little ways to go. So it's like, hey, they're out here. So I think this episode is going to be a lot of chaos, of getting things ready. People like bringing to the left and all that. Everyone's getting set where they have to get set, but they didn't see them coming.
I think.
So what do you think? Because I know there's not a lot to spoil in this episode because it's like everything was kind of cut and dry, but there was that.
Because that one little trailer that they showed where she's running through the crib.
And I think I know. Okay, so bold prediction. This is my bold prediction. So I think the Night King is going to raise some of the dead that's in the crypt. And I think that one of the people that's in the crypt is Rickon. And I think Rickon is going to be the one that's going to be chasing after Arya. Right. And that's why she's so terrified, because what's more terrifying, not seeing the White Walkers, seeing the one sibling that you haven't seen. You seen Robb died, Robb Stark died, you seen your mama dead, you seen Sansa alive, you seen Jon alive, but you haven't seen Rickon, and that's the only one that would.
That's a good. That's the only
reason.
So like I said, I don't know why. Someone's telling me it's just Arya. But now my other 4, I think Missandei dies. I don't think Grey Worm dies.
Okay, that would be interesting. That would be really interesting.
I think that's when we see emotion, rage out of Grey Worm.
I would like to see that.
Yeah. Cause she didn't want to be there. Like, I
but you know what? Another thing, my girlfriend pointed out that I think y'all probably noticed, that every person, when they die or they have died, they serve their purpose. If you think about it, if you go through like the tale of each person, like what more could you have done? Nothing, because you did what, like when you go back and you look at Robb Stark, or you look at Catelyn, or you look at
Robb never finished what he was supposed to do.
But there was nothing more that he could do with him betraying and not marrying the whatchamacallit, as well as him already being in a situation of losing the Karstarks. His forces were cut. So even with Stannis, I was thinking about that. What more could Stannis have done? Yeah. Stannis played his part to save Jon and them from the wildlings.
That was it.
And I was with Arya. She hasn't played her part yet.
That's why I can't see her yet. Not yet.
Maybe
episode 5.
You might be right, but I just said she hasn't served her part.
I'm saying this for the Battle of Winterfell. I don't see Arya surviving.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. You're talking about just in general. Yeah.
This battle.
Oh, on episode 3.
The
battle's 2 episodes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
For this battle, Arya doesn't survive.
I just feel they said it took 11 weeks to film this battle. Okay.
Because Arya served her purpose. The phrase.
But
she got the revenge on the phrase.
She still got a list though.
She has. It's so okay. So even in the phrase, it's still not. It's just like you went through all that training just to kill the phrase. It would literally piss me off.
She done killed more than the phrase too, though.
Yeah.
Who else she didn't kill?
She had. I see what you're saying, though.
Meryn Trant.
Oh yeah, she killed a few people.
She done killed most of the people on her list.
Can I tell y'all something else that I freaked myself out? So I was just talking to my girlfriend. We, like to have that little dialogue going on.
Yeah.
So there was one part where we were talking about. You remember in the book they were talking about how the witch tells Cersei that your brother will kill you.
Yeah.
I said, what if Jaime dies on the battlefield and like we talked about in the thing about him
Arya takes the face. Yeah.
But you like you said, Jaime can't come up in there all willy nilly.
Yeah.
Unless he comes with bro.
But so I have Arya.
Okay.
I have Missandei.
Okay.
I have Podrick.
Oh, not Podrick. He just learned how to fight.
I know. I love him, man. He's so.
I didn't even know who that was.
His maturity level is just so.
Somebody pointed out. I was like, oh, that's Pod. I was
like, he nodded his head to her like, go ahead and get that knighthood.
He got the hair long too now.
Yeah.
That's what it was. I was wondering.
He's always had.
Usually, anyone who sings.
Oh yeah.
I have.
Well, Bron didn't die. He sang that one song. He didn't die.
That's true.
Entry died.
I do have him die too.
And
that would really fuck up a lot of stuff because he's the only person that's trained,
heir,
and he's the only one that's trained to the ancient art of wielding
Valyrian steel. Yeah, like. All right, and my 5th. It's not.
I thought you were gonna have me a shocker one.
Beric Dondarrion.
Oh, I'm
but
glad.
He's gonna teach Hound how to do the flaming sword.
And how they're gonna revive Arya? No.
But he does Lightbringer with the sword.
Yeah, I need somebody.
He's gonna teach the Hound how to do that with his ex, so he'll have the fire axe.
God.
When he gonna have time to do that though?
Probably during.
I mean, I'm just saying though. You're saying he gonna teach him.
It'll be his.
The battle gonna be
mid battle.
I mean, like here you go.
It'll probably be his down words. Like, this is what you do.
He has to get over his fear though of that fire for him to even do it.
That would be something. That would be something huge. That would be
doing
huge.
that 7.
That's true.
Remember, he started looking into the fire.
He was able to see things.
He heard the people calling out to him.
He saw him. Remember,
he saw the people.
He saw the dead.
He saw that. He saw everything.
That is,
and he saw Eastwatch. He knew exactly.
I do like that. Him learning that fire.
Right.
That would be.
They
something.
better hurry the fuck up.
And this, he's going to defeat the mountain.
By burning him.
Now he gotta go. He gonna die
with the axe, with the fire axe. That's
he
how
gotta
he'll
die.
beat the mountain.
He gotta die.
So one other thing before we go into trailers,
let's only do one because
yeah, I know because the time is so long.
Yeah.
There's one other thing I wanted to tell y'all about. I wanted to ask y'all about. How do y'all feel about the whole the last thing that happened with Danny and John, how that reveal happened, and how did you
I
feel
think she's
about?
gonna try to have him killed on the battlefield.
Damn, man, and it.
I think she's gonna try to have Sam and Bran killed.
In my mind,
I don't think so.
see, I think she wants
Because
to kill John.
I don't think she wants to kill John. Because here's the thing. If John says it, although someone believes, she's going to try to get rid of his proof.
True.
But see, this is the thing, though. We have no idea what Bran told Tyrion. We have no idea, and there's more than one person that knows that.
Right.
You know, he didn't say. He did tell Sam, and I think she'll try to get John killed personally.
I did think John too.
I think it's going to be Sam, because he's the one who found the book.
I
of the marriage.
still think that that gives John the leeway to kill her or do what he has to do to bring on Lightbringer. And the only reason why I said that is because remember the episode before, Sam was saying that you would sacrifice your
crown,
for your people.
Would
she?
she?
And then when her flipping, it was like, ooh, I was just like, but she looks like she's gonna crack, man.
Have you noticed her facial
Her
expression
facial
is
expression,
different?
I was like, oh,
It's told, and
you
I
noticed
think
that in the beginning of the episode when Jamie was there and they left after
she
talking to
looked-
Jamie, and she went off on Tyrion.
mm-hmm, I love it.
She had.
I
that
felt
craze.
bad. I felt bad for Tyrion, but this is the
I do
thing.
too.
It's not even then. When she noticed the room was not talking to her.
No, nobody really was, and she was the
And
forefront.
when Sansa says, pretty much, you good with me? If she vouched for you, you good with me?
And then she was just not.
And everybody
happy with that.
said, no problem, we need it. And no one asked, well, what do you think? Your majesty, whatever. I'm just saying.
And you know what's funny? How she would sit up there and they just telling John like, why didn't you just lie to Cersei? Why you didn't tell her, when they went to go meet Cersei or whatever? And he was saying, I already been to knee or whatever. So why you didn't just lie to Sansa and was just like, I'll make you warden of the North? Like you really was just doing the most. And that was just funny how her ego is starting to get played. It's a game of egos. I love it.
And Sansa has read her for the moment from jump.
I never. If you told me before the season, are you team Danny or team Sansa? I was like, I'm team Danny. In two episodes, I am team
She took
Sansa.
Littlefinger's advice to the heart. I mean,
She is cold.
She had the two biggest influence,
Oh,
two
yeah.
of the biggest influences of the show, Cersei.
And Littlefinger. And she carries it. The way she walks, the way she just
she's smart.
glares. I said,
She's
ooh,
smart.
girl, you better work.
He gave her good advice though. Littlefinger gave her great advice.
Great advice.
Don't trust anyone, but she knows she can trust Arya though.
Yeah, and be a step above your enemies.
Yep. She's not stupid.
But
at
yeah,
all.
Game of Thrones is awesome, man.
Yeah.
I can't stop talking about it enough, as you can see. So before we
See, I
end
knew it was
the
gonna
show-
happen. I knew it was gonna
Hey
happen.
man, it was hot, man. Before we
I do
next
these.
week we should do that. We're gonna put that on live.
What's up?
The third episode, because that's gonna be one that I'm pretty sure a lot of people are gonna be looking at. Oh, it's time for an ad. Is it time for an ad, Mike? It's time for an ad.
I gotta do this one.
Oh, it should go. Go
Yeah,
for it.
we got two more
Oh, we
ads
got
to
two
do.
more ads. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
y'all. We
let's
was
knock
talking
these
so
out.
much.
Yeah.
This portion of the show is sponsored by Lady RE Natural Hair Care. Have a kinky, curly style in mind? Lady RE Natural Hair Care has been a prime destination for catering to natural kinky hair in Houston and beyond over 5 years. Clients come from all around the world to receive ultimate experience for their natural hair care needs. Lady Aria Natural Hair Care has been featured on media outlets including Young Black Professionals Magazine, GMT Internet Radio, The Sphere, and more. Your unique vision can be brought to life complete with helpful tips for maintaining your hair. You'll walk into the salon with the warmest of greetings, complimentary refreshments, and knowledgeable stylists to promote total beauty from the inside out. Our goal is to unveil your kinks one curl at a time. Give the experts a call at 832-265-3792 or book online at www.ladyre.com.
And then also, this portion of the show is sponsored to you by Houston Housewives of Finance. Did you know 4 states in the United States offer financial education? 33% don't pay their bills on time. 39% of Americans carry credit card debt from month to month, and 39% of adults say they don't have enough in savings. Don't become one of these statistics. Let Houston Housewives of Finance advise you on increasing your cash flow and become your own money manager by scheduling your own complimentary personal financial strategy. Contact Houston Housewives of Finance today at 1-844-700-4463 or email them at info@houstonhousewivesoffinance.com. Ask them how you can participate in your complimentary literacy workshop near you. Houston Housewives of Finance are the new faces of the new age of financial services.
Yeah.
Deuces. Oh, ads. No more ads.
So we're going to discuss
One last trailer.
One-
only one trailer.
one trailer.
Yeah,
Gemini.
Gemini Man.
Gemini. I don't even know
Will
what this is
Smith
about.
news joint. It looks
I don't know what this
Will
is.
Smith playing Will Smith, man.
It's basically Will Smith playing an
Good
assassin.
visuals.
He gets cloned like 25 years ago,
Mm.
And he meets himself, I think, in
and
a
they,
battle,
and they send the clone after him.
which is
So
himself.
is it like Looper?
No,
Ooh, no, but that's
because
an-
they
that's a-
actually exist in the same timeline. It's not no time
That
travel.
looks terrible right there.
Yeah,
That did look terrible, right?
That did not
there.
look that great, but it's all good. I'm still gonna go forward.
and that was the thing that made me sort of worry. How well would the digital effects be doing a young Will Smith?
They should have just put Jaden Smith in there and pulled it up
And,
Well, I
did-
mean-
and aged him a
and
little
aged
bit.
him up a little bit.
Well, no, I think it's possible because
That looks good right there.
Yeah,
though.
That looks good because you know
I Am Legend meets Fresh Prince. That's what it looked
that
like.
looks good.
Ang Lee, oh God.
I think
Oh,
high
my
def
word.
TV and imagery has killed
Well,
the look of stuff. Cause
It looks also fake. He's like, oh
It
God.
is. It's too sharp.
I think it's possible because, like I said, seeing Brad Pitt and Benjamin Button when he was the younger
Oh, I
one,
love that
when he
movie.
got to the young part near the end, I was like, "That's Thelma and Louise, Brad."
yeah, it was good. Yeah.
I was like, so it is possible to do it.
Oh, is that Clive Owen? Oh
Yeah.
man, we haven't seen Clive Owen in
In a
forever.
minute.
I like Clive Owen, man. He was one of the guys.
See, that looks good.
So-
I guess it's the angle, maybe.
Yeah, I think it's the angle and the lighting. You know,
Oh, but this is Ang Lee. I'm surprised Ang Lee should be good on the visuals. I mean, this
But
is
you
Mr.
know
Life
what?
of
This is
Pi
not
himself.
coming out until
October.
So they're probably gonna
Oh,
go
so they're still
in.
working on the
I
visuals.
bet
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
yeah.
it's still be
Well,
cleaned
we've
up.
only had one trailer. It
looks
dropped
good.
2 days ago.
Yeah.
So
Like you said, I think you are right. I think Will Smith is, depending on how his movies do, he is having a resurgence because he was dead in the water.
Yeah,
he was dead in the water.
He was dropping some ones that just weren't doing well.
and Bright, I think Bright really
think
kind
Bright
of
did.
like
It showcased like that. He's really
it
good.
it surged Netflix,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, okay, Will Smith,
He
you
still
know,
got it.
Yeah.
He still
That
got
and
it.
Suicide Squad because he was the best thing in Suicide
He
Squad.
was the best thing in
He was the
Suicide.
best thing
Him
about
and
Bright.
and Harley, whatever her name,
Harley Quinn?
Yeah.
what's her name, Margot.
Margot
That was the best
Robbie.
thing. Those two people
I
right
agree.
there made you continue watching the movie through
Exactly,
the
and
end.
that's why those two, well,
Yeah.
and a few others survived. But yeah,
You know.
she is one of my favorite. But like you said, with that, with what other movie? Aladdin. What else he's in? Oh, that Bad Boy 3 wrapped
Yeah.
up, like you said.
And who
Yeah.
knows? He may have a small cameo. You never know.
and Men in Black.
You never know because
Yeah.
If
movies
his
like
movies do well,
movies
yeah.
like to do stuff like that. You know,
I think I would be down for that. I would down for seeing Will Smith with Tessa Thompson and with Chris Hemsworth. That would be really. I think that would really enjoy that.
I think the chemistry between him and Hemsworth would be ridiculous.
ridiculous as in bad.
No,
No,
good.
really
Oh
good.
yeah, I think
Like,
it'd be amazing. I was like, man, I love Chris.
he may
Hemsworth.
make a small appearance, but nothing.
I like
nothing
him.
big. Yeah,
But to make it still their movie, just a small little like nod to he trying to retire type of
past.
thing.
It
Yeah,
is good. It's good. I also, one thing I do want to see from Will Smith is I know he had that movie where he discovered the brain
Concussion.
the concussion movie.
That was a really good movie.
Yeah.
I enjoyed him. I want some more of those roles from Will. I just want that acting, that dramatic side of Will that I've been missing for a long time in a lot of films, and that's the one I really want because he has his action films. But
yeah,
I want,
he's got the action on lock. I do like his serious stuff. I like the variety of the seriousness.
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
Mike, let me ask you a question. Can we go over right quick? We can't go over.
no.
We can't go. Oh man!
No.
Next week we gotta talk about the Hobbs and Shaw, man, because
We'll do
that
that next
shit
week.
was
Yeah,
ridiculous, man. I gotta talk about that. But y'all have anything else to say?
I'm in. That's good.
it.
Hey man, it's been a great show.
I see Endgame at 6:30 tomorrow,
Oh, lucky.
and then I'm gonna have to go and watch the draft.
Then you still gonna have a great day.
Yeah.
Those two things alone, I'm doing nothing but watching.
I'm watching
Bravo
it
30.
at 10:30
Yo,
tomorrow
I'm
night.
so jealous, man. I'm so mad. But hopefully y'all get to check it out and tell us what y'all think about it. We're gonna talk about it next week, spoiling the crap out of it and Game of Thrones. So be on the lookout and be in tune. And that's,
Just don't tune in if you haven't seen them.
oh, if you don't,
Either one.
we'll tell you off bad. We'll be like, spoiler episode. We'll
may-
actually put on the,
we may do
comments
trailers
spoiler.
first.
But this is the thing. That by the time we say anything, it's already gonna be spoiled on social media.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
just get it.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not gonna do
say
anything. somebody else
spoiler
wouldn't do.
episode, blah blah blah.
Right.
They'll
Yeah.
deal with it, and this will be our first time, together, 50-50 partnership, all that beautiful stuff. I love this show, man. I just love y'all. I love seeing y'all every Wednesday. Y'all bring a good attitude out of me. So, hey, y'all don't forget to check out our old shows as well as upcoming shows that will be coming. We'll be tuning in every
and subscribe to us on all major platforms, our Facebook page and our IG page.
Yes, sir.
Yep, that's it.
Hey, y'all have a great weekend. Enjoy Avengers. Peace.